is Mary, and today we will be practicing a yoga sequence that involves practicing our breath and how it connects to our mind and our body. So we will begin by getting a comfortable seat. And if you have a blanket or a bolster to make it more comfortable, please use it. And as we get into a comfortable seat, we can set our palms onto our thighs in a space where we can have our spine sit tall. We're going to start with our pranayama practice, which is our breathing. And we'll start with the Ujjayi breath. And with the Ujjayi breath, it's about warming the vocal cords, warming the throat. And so it sounds like you're fogging up a mirror. It's like, it happens in the back of your throat. But instead of having the mouth open, we seal our lips and have the same breath sound. And so we'll go through a few rounds of Ujjayi breath before we begin. So, I'd like everyone to take an inhale through the nostrils and out of the nostrils. It should sound like a wave going from the coast and crashing back on to the shore. One more time. Let's get onto our tabletop with our shoulders stacked over our wrists and our hips stacked over our knees. We're going to go through a few rounds of cat-cow. And so cow, the gaze lifts, the seat muscles lift, but the stomach is arched down to the ground. We inhale, exhale into cat. We round the spine, we tuck in that tailbone, sink the belly button to the spine. Exhale, inhale, cow. Exhale. We're gonna go through a couple more rounds, and feel free to use any movements, stretching and breathing through the sides as you need. Now take that right foot and kick it back. Toes are going to be towards the mat. And then we're going to take, here, I'll move up a little. Toes are going to be towards the mat, keeping that belly button to the spine. And we're going to lift that left hand. We're going to balance for a second. Really try and focus on that core. Now we're going to take the left elbow and the right knee. We're going to tap right in the middle. We're gonna breathe out. Exhale, right in the middle. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now come back to center, to neutral. And we're gonna go onto the other side. So keep that tabletop neutral and back flat. Belly button in. We're gonna kick that left foot out. Make sure to continue your breath. Right arm goes up. And then we're going to gently and slowly go to the middle. Inhale. Exhale. Back in. Inhale. Stay strong. Maybe lift up that left leg just a little bit to get some glute engagement. And back in. Now return to tabletop. And we're going to go into our first downward facing dog. So we're tucking those back toes, keeping those hands planted. We're going to shoot up those seat bones. feet should be shoulder width apart. And if the hamstrings feel too tight, you can lift up those heels onto your tippy toes and give yourself a bend in the knees. All right. And if it feels good, pedal right to left. Really stretching those calf muscles. There we go. All right, now we're gonna relax our heels back if we're able to do so. Really reaching that chest down and through. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna lift our right foot, keeping our hips centered and neutral. Inhale, and when we exhale, we're gonna bring that knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, we're gonna do a forward lunge. So shooting that foot between the palms. And we're gonna plant our left hand next to our foot, and right hand's gonna go up to the sky, easy twist. And we're opening up our chest here and sending our fingers up to the sky. Alright, now place that hand back to the ground, tuck those back left toes. We're gonna send our right foot back, high plank. Alright, now from here we're gonna gently lower our bodies, keeping our elbows tight to our waist. Then inhale, we're gonna send our chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Now we're gonna go onto the left side. So left foot's gonna go up, trying to keep those hips neutral. So one's not stacked over the other. Okay, and then inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up, three-legged dog, and exhale, back to that lunge. Right knee down to the mat. Playing that right hand, left hand goes to the sky. We're trying to get it to go straight up. And look at those fingers. Okay. And now left hand goes back to your mat. Tuck the toes. Left leg goes back, high plank. All right, your shoulders again should be stacked over your wrists. Keeping that core strong. And then we're gonna go through our chaturanga, so lower. Untuck the toes, sending that chest up. If this isn't feeling comfortable for the back, allow yourself to go a little bit lower, baby cobra. And then exhale, going into downward facing dog. All right. Oof. Stretch out those hamstrings. Notice how your breath is really working through your body. Now we're going to take both of our forearms. We're going to place them onto the mat. And we're just going to breathe into the spine as we do our dolphin. Now one arm at a time. Get back up into your downward facing dog. And we're gonna slowly walk up to the top of the mat to meet our hands. All right, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, we're gonna rise up into our chair pose. Our seat muscles, our back, our knees shouldn't be over our toes. We should still be able to see our toes. We're shooting our arms up. This is less about taking a seat and more about preparing to almost shoot up into the sky. So our gaze is lifted as we take our breaths. Then as we exhale, we're going to bring our hands to heart center. Inhale. We're a twist to our left side. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Exhale, go to your right. Inhale, back up to chair pose. Hands to heart center, and then find your way to a seat. All right, and we'll lay flat on our back. Bringing our hands to either side of the foot, of both feet, and really stretch, open those hips. This is our happy baby. You can rock back and forth, massaging that lower spine. And then lay both feet flat on the ground. We're going to take our right foot, we're going to send it over to our left, and then right arm is going to go out. Have our supine twist. And really breathe into that side body whenever you inhale. Rest that shoulder onto the mat. Back to neutral, both feet high up in the sky. We're going to rest our right foot onto the ground, left foot goes over, left arm goes out, gaze is to your left hands. This is the point where we're really slowing down our breathing, helping to re-regulate that nervous system. Maybe your right hand goes under your stomach or your heart. Back to neutral. Now we're laying fully flat on the ground. This is your Shavasana, your corpse pose, to end your practice. During these few moments, I'd like everyone to thank themselves for showing up today, for showing up for yourself, practicing your breath, and proving to yourself that you are enough, you are grounded, and you are right where you need to be right now in this moment. And so with eyes closed, we're going to spend a few moments in silence, just breathing in through the body and out. And just be. And now take a second and roll onto your right side whenever you are ready. Into fetal position. Let your head hang. Then come up to a seated position, eyes still closed. I'd like to thank all of you for coming today and showing up onto the mat. And take away the breath, the focus, and the relaxation that comes from this practice. Hands to heart center. Take a full inhale. Let that chest rise and then fall. Mouth open. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.